Hi everyone, I have this page up on Google because I'm trying to raise awareness about the fact that people can have microchips implanted in their body against their will, and this is a reality. And it does happen, and also trying to raise awareness that the government can do experiments on the human populace, and they do it, and they do false flags to gain support for whatever it is they want to do in the world or on the people. And so this is a story here about James Walbert. He won a court case because he proved that he had brain and body implants put inside of him against his will. They found them, he went to court, and he won. So this was back in 2009, okay? Secretly forced brain implant, okay? So you can read all these articles. Look, there's only 142,000 results on this case. It just seems like everybody should know this, because the truth is about Richard Rojas, we don't know what his situation is. His friend with the last name of Ramos, I'm not going to pull that up because people can do their own research and find it. But he said that he was fine before he went into the Navy. And you know, the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, the whole military, they do experiments on super soldiers, on the brain, all kinds of stuff. And sometimes the so-called fodder for these experiments, the victims, they don't even know what's happening. They go in for a wisdom tooth being pulled, and they're put under sedation. They don't know what happens to them. Plus, they can be hypnotized. Do you know how powerful hypnosis is? Well, a lot of people are under hypnosis right now. And I think a lot of us who think that we're awake, we see chemtrails and everything, we might still be under a lot of hypnosis. So, to me, it's a spiritual warfare. Because the people who are devising these things, who think of these things, are higher level in the military, like Michael Aquino, who started the Temple of Set, who is a known Satanist, admitted in the U.S. military, Michael Aquino. And I have personal experience with one person who is suffering from this. Microwave attacks, voices in the head, someone who changed everything. Classic. So, okay, here's the first page on Google. Official recognition of James Walbert's case. Electromagnetic victim, justice for all citizens. You could go here and read this. Plus, there are tons of YouTube videos on this. There are organizations all over the world. In Sweden, in Denmark, in England, in France, in Germany, in Spain. People who claim to have microchips implanted. They don't know how they got there. And these groups they have a detector, and they'll run it over a person's body and find it, you know, sort of like a radiation detector. Anyway, it beeps, beep, 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 when it gets close to that microchip. So, this one here, look what it says. Once you get put on this list, all the money in the world won't save. He says, save me. If they want you, you're gone. Okay? So James Walbert case, you guys got to look into this, people who don't know about it. James Walbert secretly forced brain implant torture, Patriot Act. Okay? So you can look up this document. He was a Kansas resident. He won his first case. U.S. government harassment. James Walbert sued over a chip, secretly forced brain implants. Explosive court case. Targeted individuals. Mind control, gang stalking, implants. Canada, secret forced brain implants. So now it's falling from the sky. Do you think you're going to breathe it in with the geoengineering? Okay, now this is not me saying it. They've announced it. They're doing it. They have to protect us from the sun and the radiation. So they're putting that in the sky. But do you believe what they're saying, that it's what it's really for and what it really is? How do you know? Do you think the government tells you the truth? Neural chips, brain chips. Okay, now Elon Musk is building the neural net. You know, everything's going to be linked, and you may be linked to it also. And remember, Revelation 13 says, this is when the whole new economy comes, cashless society, no man, rich or poor, will be able to buy or sell unless they have the mark of the beast. So, the mark, it might mean ownership. You're owned by the beast. So, if you agree to it. So, if everybody just goes along and believes what they see on, or believes the explanations for things that are happening, like Richard Rojas. Okay, he took some PCP and he went crazy and he was depressed or whatever, and he did this on his own. How do you know? Yes, some people can do evil things. We know this because we know, they've been serial killers and people doing all these horrible things. But also have to look at the other possibility, because if there is an agenda behind it for more control, more surveillance, more of everything, then why not, And when I was just in Italy this last summer, unbelievable how much more surveillance and control there is in the airport, in the train station. It's nothing like it used to be. You used to just freely at the train station go on the platform, find your train, your car, and get on. Now they have big glass walls around the train station, and you have to show your ticket to an officer before you go on. So that will probably develop into having security before you go on the train. And also there was this major church that I would always go to, and just in Rome, and just walk in, sit down in the silence and feel that peaceful feeling. Now they have those tented places. You have to put your bags through a X-ray machine, and you have to check everything before, and there's a big, you have to go through a line and everything. You can't just walk into a church anymore in Europe. Isn't this like, it's just like it's not even fun anymore to travel or anything. So, you may have a forced brain implant if you went to the dentist, if you were in the military, and they can just turn it on whenever they want, or turn it off. These sorts of things have been shown to us in videos, in documents for years now. See, stop gang stalking. A lot of people are suffering in the world, and do you think Richard Rojas was a happy person? This is pretty extreme for a 25 or 26-year-old person to do and to destroy his life. And when you think about it, his friends say he was fine before he went into the Navy. Yeah. Microchip implants, the ultimate, and they're probably smaller than, you know how they always say, oh, they're the size of a grain of rice. Okay, well, there you go. If people don't look into it for themselves, and then they think that people who want to present this kind of material to them or this information to them, they think they're, you know, just like crazy, or as I was called, retarded with a T, then what can you do? There's nothing you can do. Psychophysical weapons and tortures in Europe. Neural chip implant. Tortured in America. The life of a targeted individual. It just goes on and on. So, okay, well, God bless everyone, because this is what it says in the Bible. It says to pray that you would be counted worthy to escape the things that are coming upon the earth in the end times. So, the way that you can pray that you'll be considered worthy is by accepting Jesus Christ, because he's the worthy one. We're all under him. He paid for everything for us. So you go free. And Jesus said he's the way, the truth, and the life, and he came to set the captives free. So I know of no other protection. There's no organic diet you can go on, no vegan diet, no not watching TV, no purifying yourself, no meditation, no rituals, nothing that can protect you except hiding under the wings of the Almighty, the Most High, and believing on Jesus Christ, who came here, who God sent. Because, and this is the work that one does. The work is to believe. Then it's not wasted, you know. And nobody can do good deeds to get into heaven that could surpass what Jesus did. Otherwise, that would invalidate everything that Jesus did. So any kind of works, no matter how great, are considered as filthy rags. So it makes it fair for everyone. Everyone comes under. You don't get into heaven by works. So, military grade nanotech is just, this is all totally here. And maybe someone will think about this and not just be a superficial believer in the newspapers and TV news on what was reported. Because definitely there are things under the surface, and you can't believe what you're told. And also you can get some truth from the Holy Spirit when you trust God and ask God, and don't lean into your own understanding. People think they know it all. I don't know anything. I don't know anything, but I'm asking questions, okay? I don't mind if I'm considered the least knowing person or having wisdom or knowledge or whatever. But I'm going to question things. I'm not going to go around acting like I know everything and put other people down for them questioning. So anyway, all the best to everyone, because you have to work out your own life, your own salvation on your own, and do your own research. So I noticed a lot of people who were, making comments on my video about Richard Rojas. They have 0 subscribers, 1 subscriber, no videos, no nothing. But they're telling me to not make videos anymore. that just means I should make more, you know, and I should try to get better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and God bless everyone. Bye for now.